Small wonder I was a terrible spy. Am I truly so obvious? Think a buggish lad like ye can feign dull. He's stewing on the fish-scaled one. 5 are the days when a bashin' fixed all. Isilmir, your explosive temper creates as many problems as it solves. You just don't stick around for the aftermath. Anyway, it does seem Tekehu and I have gotten off on the wrong foot. Where to begin? It isn't that, it's just... Of course, but... He thinks some skill with water and a head of tentacles make him Ondra's blessing on land. Fie, there's some kindness in the gods to give us such a spectacle. Do you think his trunk is always wet, or does it just shine so? Suppose the rest of his hair is squirmy, even the parts? I'm certain he's a perfectly good entertainer, but I have my doubts about his reliability. I should hope so. That's hardly the same. We certainly agree on that much. Fine, nae half so pretty. Please. Isilmir may be uncouth, but at least she has some mettle. We certainly agree on that much. And completely sheltered and coddled. Perhaps not, but I hardly see what that has to do with anything. I apologize for any unseemliness on my part. This won't become a problem, I promise. I was hoping you'd have a moment to talk. I continue to have concerns about Tekehu. We've traveled together across 2 countries, fought vengeful gods and their immortal servants. Did I question you when you dispersed thousands of souls into oblivion? Did I question you when you fed thousands of souls to Woodaka, the architect of so much misery? Did I question you when you scattered thousands of souls like so much chaff on the wind? Did I question you when you left Gilded Vale under the rule of a madman? Did I question you when you left Deerford in the grips of a bloodthirsty cult? Or when you sent that poor girl back to her uncle? Please, hear me out now. It isn't my attitude that should worry you. That's the problem. It seems as though this is all a diversion to him, one he'll happily abandon for more bathhouse revels once the mood seizes him. I know you've grown attached, and that's what worries me. I don't begrudge him his merriment, but I don't trust him to stand by us when things get difficult either. I think that's wise. I shall do my best to see that he does not bring us trouble. And you've me to think it's nae more. That's hardly the point. A chance? He barely feels any sense of duty toward his own people. What makes you think he'll stand by you? As long as you're clear about it. He thinks a head full of tentacles and delusions qualifies him for leadership. How can you trust him? I suppose you're right. I shall do my best to see that he does not bring us trouble. I've seen his type before. No sense of loyalty or responsibility. No belief in any ends beyond his own. I knew students like him at Bragenhiel and Adir. Pampered creatures who didn't believe in peril because they had never known it. Until they toyed with animancy. The point is, he's untested and yet he plays with great power. He is a liability. That was quite different. Anyway, I suppose you've made your point. And perhaps I've been uncharitable with him. I shall try to do better. Don't worry, I won't trouble you further.